So, in the last couple of videos, we spoke around multiple aspects of cannabis, its legality, its use cases, various conditions. However, there's a very pressing challenge of hesitancy because of the taboo and the stigma that exists in society. Even though there are so many researches, so many medications that uses cannabis, which is much safer than a lot of other form of medications, the hesitancy still remains among people about its, can it cause adherence? Can it cause you drowsy or a high? So how do you like to address those, questions being, persistently asked about cannabis?
Sumit, this is what you call major consent I have seen in my the whole course of practice. Like people used to hesitate about the cannabis from the first day itself. There is unknown a cloud and an unknown factor of this negative deleterious effects of cannabis which have grown in the society. It has been growing underlying, but to be very specific and to be to the point, here we are talking about medical cannabis. So medical cannabis and the recreational cannabis are the two different sectors. So first of all, what I would like to focus upon is like medical cannabis. Like in the cases of, we take an example of, there is a product known as tramadol. That is an analgesic tablet. It is basically derived from morphine, and morphine is a product from opium. So when we take the therapeutic index between the cannabis and the opium, then we find out that opium is having a therapeutic index of 1 is to 70. But on the other hand, cannabis is having specifically the THC, the thing that causes high in the humans, that is having a therapeutic index of 1 is to 40,000. So, which is far more greater than opium. But because of this social stigma, this is cannabis, this is bhang, people are not readily accepting, and they are not having a very clean idea that we are not talking about the recreational aspect of cannabis. Instead, we are talking about the medication, the medicine part of the cannabis, that is medical cannabis. So, see, the first thing is that I would like to put it here is the dose, the factor, the main responsible factor is the dose. So what we do is, with the help of our expertise in this field, what the doctor do is, doctor decided which dose is appropriate for which person. Is it going to be a 1 mg dose, or a 10 mg dose, or a 20 mg dose. So that factor is very important. Secondly, every individual is different, and every individual has a different capacity to react to every certain sets of molecules. For example, what in general we came to know, everybody has different liking, different taste, different presently in the corona period, we have seen that not everyone is suffering from corona, but some people are having more level of their internal strength, so they are not that much affected with the corona, but some are having very low immunity and they are more affected with the corona. Same likely wise with this cannabis. What happens is, it all depends upon the dose and how a person reacts with the cannabis. So with the keen observation, cannabis practitioner, what he used to do is, he used to set a specific dose for a specific person, so that the medicinal good values of the cannabis can be used to fight against the diseases, rather than we are not using, we are not keeping in we are keeping in mind the dose, we are not irregularly shifting the dose, we are not what you call using the non-classical method of using the cannabis, uh, uh, like uh, uh, traditionally cannabis is used in edibles also, like in the cases of in nearby the festival is coming in the Holi, we can see there are this bhang lassis. What they used to do is, they make a drink with this bhang, They use the leaves part and the resin part. They mix it with the this milk product, and they make a drink out of it. So that is a recreational part. But what we are here doing is we are using the cold pressed extract of the leaves in a specific dose, specifically for a person's need, the medicinal value we are seeing. So we have to keep in mind that firstly. Secondly, we have the negative effect of everything is there in this world. Even though water is also, if we take excess quantity of water, it will also show the negative effect. But we can't say that water is the only thing which is keeping us alive. So water is very essential. But we can't say because we took excess of water, we can't say that water is not good. No, water is good. The quantity is the primary factor which we have to keep in consideration. So, medical cannabis only deals with the specific portion, that is the medicinal quality of this cannabis. We are using the cannabis for as a medicine, not as a recreational. We are not using it for to produce any type of euphoria. We are not using it for for the negative effect, the delirious effect. We are not using that. We are using for a medicinal properties, for the medicinal value, with a specific dose and a targeted dose. Targeted action is needed. We are using medical cannabis for that.